Just ask her peers. And don't let the long fingernails fool you. She is extremely adept on guitar, banjo, dulcimer, and autoharp. She has a great rhythm or lick with her right hand. Just ask the world-class musicians who have played with her. As a singer, she has never failed to astound all of us who have worked with her. Just ask another gifted vocalist, such as Alison Krauss. Finally, Dolly is one of the kindest and most considerate people in a tough, demanding, and often cynical business. Just ask me. Steve Buckingham, Nashville, Tennessee, Virginia Beach, Virginia. Preface and Acknowledgments. Who doesn't love Dolly Parton? Someone without a soul, that's who. My first memories of Dolly Parton are from my childhood. My parents always watched the Porter Wagoner show, and although I did not pay much attention to the program, I noticed Dolly. She was the girl singer with the big wigs and flashy clothes. In the mid-1970s, I loved the song Jolene, and in the 1980s, I got to know Dolly better through her delightful performances in 9 to 5 and Steel Magnolias. Later, in the 1990s, it was impossible not to know the song I Will Always Love You. When I eventually discovered that Dolly wrote the song, I immediately sought out her recording and was dumbstruck at how poignant and heartbreakingly beautiful it was. On a visit to the Country Music Hall of Fame, I saw one of her polyester pantsuits on a Dolly-proportioned mannequin and was astonished at how small she was. White Limousine was the first Dolly album I bought, and when she released The Grass is Blue, I was thrilled. In 2016, I could not resist having my picture taken with a life-size cardboard Dolly at a welcome stop as I entered Tennessee on IH-81 on my way to Dollywood. When Laurie Matheson, director of the University of Illinois Press, invited me to write a book on Dolly, I asked my friend and fellow musicologist Suzanne Cusick for her advice, and she said, if I'd been asked to write a book on Dolly, I'd jump on that like a duck on a June bug. So I began my deeply rewarding, in-depth exploration of Dolly's music. When I told students in my country music history course that I was writing this book, one of them asked, "Does that mean you have to listen to all of Dolly's albums?" I expect they viewed such a project as an endless, tedious succession of term papers rather than the enjoyable adventure it has been. My reply to the student, it means I get to listen to all of her albums and attend her concerts, watch her films, read her books, visit Dollywood, and read and listen to countless interviews with Dolly. Two of Dolly's comments have been foundational for my work and analyses of her songs. First, "I can't stop writing songs. That's what I mean. I am so serious. If people really knew how serious I was about my music." Second, when Dolly set out on her solo career, she asserted, "I'm saying a lot more in my songs than a lot of people may know. Even the simplest of my songs, I've got really deep feelings inside of them." In her reflection on being a Dolly fan, classicist Helen Morales grapples with the anxiety that attaches to confessing the objects of our admiration. It is exposing. It leaves you open to criticism. Your admiration for a celebrity can invite mockery. However, being a fan of Dolly Parton has enriched my life. I don't see why I should be ashamed to admit that. My life, too, has been enriched by my decade-long immersion in Dolly's music. I chose the title of the book, Unlikely Angel, to highlight a beautiful and little-known song of Dolly's, to recognize the way that many of her fans think of her, and to capture the improbability of Dolly's success given her humble beginnings. It is also an acknowledgement of the gift she and this project have been in my life. Introduction. Hello, I'm Dolly. Music was a freedom.